The same ball flight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Man, I'm a fader now, Mikey.
If you're gonna play like that, I'd hit fades all day. Carry and total has been the same the last 4 drives. The straightest I've ever seen you hit it.
And then for anyone who's wondered why, for that reason. That's why we're playing a ping this week.
No, why?
All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So, been a while since we've done a golf ball review. This is, I would call, quite a controversial one.
Controversial.
Yeah, when it comes down to the price, this is definitely a niche golf ball. It's not going to be a high volume product by any means, but the company claims are that it is as premium as premium gets in all aspects: performance, materials, development.
Bold claims.
We have the LA golf ball, Michael.
Bold, bold claims.
Talk to me. Have you heard anything?
I've heard
rumors.
I remember like a year ago they sent us a dozen balls.
I do remember that as well. I don't think that is the same golf ball though.
No, it lasted 1 hole for me, and I unfortunately lost it in a bush. But I've heard this is new and improved, better than what they originally had. The logo is a lot smaller. Yeah. It does look better.
It does look a lot better. I was expecting to open this box and see the same as what we saw last time.
No, I think they learned from that.
Yeah, was not impressive. It is named the Beverly Hills.
That's where I'd like to be.
You are a Beverly Hillbilly. That would be, what do you think that's at a marking of? Premium, high end?
Yeah, luxury.
Luxury products, luxury products.
Bougie.
Yeah. Speaking of bougie, 95 of your Canadian dollars if you want a dozen.
Plus tax.
Yes, $69.99 of your US dollars if you want a dozen. Quite a bit more expensive than obviously the benchmark Pro V1s. We are $72 here in Canada. Down in the US, I guess it's $60. So when you go up against TITLEIST and you're that much more expensive, I'm curious as to why you would do that.
Yeah, better be good, better perform.
Yeah. I mean, I can always see the point of we are as long as a TITLEIST, we spend the same amount as a TITLEIST. And you've got to use TITLEIST. There's no getting around that, right?
Sure.
We know that by now. We've done enough of these direct-to-consumer golf balls or these types of products. You have to compare it to a TITLEIST. But I'm just curious why they go the other way on price. Like, because if you have all those attributes and it's somewhat of a rounding error of a difference, now, there can be quality control differences. Like I always say to people say, why? You guys do tests and they're quite similar. What's the difference? And I say the same thing all the time. 95 out of 100 TITLEIST are great golf balls. 45 out of 100 for the other companies are great golf balls.
Yeah.
You know, we just have a discrepancy on the quality control from what I've seen.
Yeah, we have yet to be to the TITLEIST ball factory, but I've talked to people that have been, and when they leave, they go, listen, I've played every ball, you know, guys in the industry, and they're like, there's nothing I'd rather play than a TITLEIST product just from that quality control that they see.
Yeah, everyone walks out that Manchester Lane tour with the same opinions. So we're going to put this to the test. We're going to put it head to head. This is a 4-piece golf ball. ProV1X is a 4-piece golf ball.
Yep.
We'll do a little head to head, compare them, Mikey boy, and let's see what we see.
Okay, driver, wedge, iron.
Let's go 50-yard pitch shot, pitch and wedge, 7-iron, big stick. Let's see what we can do.
Cool.
All right.
Oh, great swing, Ian.
First shot, Mikey, obviously starting off with ProV1X. A little kind of idea in terms of benchmark numbers. I find X to spin a lot, great control. It's a very long golf ball. So some of the claims around it spins more around the greens and it's longer off the tee. I'll be amazed if it is.
Yeah.
I'll be super impressed if it is.
Yeah, and your pitching's pretty good right now.
It's not too bad. Not too bad.
Good shot.
Okay, first few shots with the Pro V1X, Mikey boy.
Yeah, 8,900 spin average. It's good.
Definitely on the high side. Okay, Mikey. LA golf ball.
LA golf, let's see it.
Felt nice.
Yeah, good start.
Similar, very similar numbers. Feels nice.
Good swing. Very similar in feel.
No, a little different.
Okay.
So I probably feel that this one, to me, acoustically, this one's a little bit quieter.
It definitely is, yeah.
Which I like.
Strike. Good strike.
Okay. Yeah, not a bad little set, to be honest. Quite impressed with the numbers.
Kept up with the spin. Very, very consistent.
Yeah, very similar on average launch. Exactly within 1 RPM. Standard deviation was slightly tighter with the Titleist.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing, like as I'm hitting them, right, like obviously just being mindful of the strikes, like is it me? Like I did hit them all, you know,
Yeah, you're striking it.
pretty centered.
Striking
So
it nicely,
like
yeah.
when I saw the 8500 one, I went, that's odd.
Yeah.
Because as I say, I felt like I struck them all good. And guys, like just for a reference point, right? We don't need to kind of name what golf ball it is, but this is what a budget golf ball will do. These are 2 premium golf balls made with urethane covers, et cetera. You know, multi-layer cores. Here's more of a budget golf ball on a pitch shot. It's one of the reasons we preach so much about investing in the golf ball that you play. The difference is wild. Like no friction.
Yeah.
Gone.
6,500 spin.
Yeah.
Literally gone.
Gone.
6,500 spin again.
So I think by showing obviously a budget golf ball, I mean, that's what you give up. I cannot emphasize enough why people should never, ever play some of these like budget golf balls from a performance perspective.
Yeah.
Budget's budget, right? If you're trying to save money. Never buy used golf balls, ever.
Ever.
Buy new golf balls with premium materials at the budget that you're comfortable
100%.
with. Never play sub-premium materials. It's just going to do nothing for you. Like, we're hitting pitch shots that are coming out lovely and crispy and spinning, and then all of a sudden you hit one and it's just like, that's garbage.
Garbage, yeah.
Utter
Any of those
garbage.
refurbished balls, or even if you find a ball in the bush or the water or something like that, like please don't use it.
Never.
Just use the same brand.
No,
You know,
never use refurbished golf balls.
Just use the same brand throughout the whole year.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be Titleist. It could be anyone.
Yeah, it can be whatever you want. There's lots of different price points out there if that's obviously your motivation. But play golf balls with a premium material and try to be consistent with the golf ball you play.
Definitely.
Because then you will obviously be able to build on its performance characteristics and develop some patterns. If you never develop patterns, then you're going to have a really hard time. Like I don't know. That amount of ball spin loss and launch increase is just
Massive.
horrendous.
Yeah.
Okay.
Swing.
Bad. Get my lines a little better.
Swing looks good. Very compact.
Yeah.
Different.
All right, Michael. Leg off.
Yep. Sounded good.
Kind of purposely not really looking.
Yeah.
I'll just
Look at the numbers
look at
after.
the reviews once we're done
Yeah.
and just try and maybe observe the feels a little bit. It's a straighter golf ball.
Good swing.
Yep. Missed that one a wee bit in the toe.
Another good strike.
Yeah, I felt better. More sequenced.
Really sounds good. Doesn't sound clunky. Sometimes those balls that we've tested in the past, the direct-to-consumer, they sound, I don't know, they sound like junk.
Yeah. Hard to say what the sound is, but they just don't sound good.
Yeah.
Not well struck or anything like it.
Swing.
Okay, good.
Dope. Okay, for us, Pro V1X, 7
Michael.
iron. Comfortable yardage for you, about 175?
Yeah, exactly. Again, just, I think for the consistency, and I like when we're doing these tests, I can almost like dialing it back, what feels like a few percent, just because it allows me to be more consistent. And I think that's the way we get the most out of these tests.
Definitely.
So yeah, 170 is very comfortable with a 7. Right.
Great strike.
Yeah.
Good swing. Really good.
Okay, Mikey boy.
Okay, LA Golf.
Beverly Hillbilly.
Let's see it. That is roasted. Good swing.
So just me, or does this ball seem a little hotter?
There, you've gotten a couple with the 7 iron that is jumpy for sure.
Let's hit a couple with the Titleist again. Put it back to the Titleist. I want to see, like, I just feel like it's just a little bit hotter, but I need to see why. Like, that doesn't seem hot.
Yeah.
Not that it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing at all. Just the other one just seems a bit toasty. Okay, Michael. Big stick.
Big stick. Let's see it. Striped. Good swing. Good swing.
Not a bad set by the Titleist, Michael.
Pretty good striking, decent spin, kind of numbers you would see with your ping driver.
Ball speed was pretty good, and I'm pretty happy with it. This ping driver, for anyone that cares, is set up at 8 degrees, small minus.
Ventus Red
Ventus
TR6X.
red, yeah. Weight in the, just in the middle, nice and neutral. It's got the same ball flight, isn't it?
Yeah.
Am I a fader now, Mikey?
If you're gonna play like that, I'd hit fades all day. Carry and total has been the same the last 4 drives. The straightest I've ever seen you hit it.
And then for anyone who's wondered why, for that reason. That's why we're playing a ping this week.
Oh my.
It's just nice to hit some drives and not, worry about the high block and the low left.
Yeah. Swing.
All right, Mikey boy. So
little
we
test.
obviously, looked at some wedges. We obviously saw very similar. Let's look at the full wedge with the two golf balls. Quite a height difference.
Totally, yeah.
So more speed, similar launch, and a bit more spin, tight consistency.
Dispersion was good.
Yeah, it's very, very similar.
Yeah.
Very similar dispersion. 7 irons.
You said it earlier. You're like, does it feel like this is hotter or is it going further?
I just feel like the Titleist had the LA Golf had a hot ball in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I would say one thing with the LA Golf Ball, Mikey. It seems quick.
Yeah. We thought almost, are you getting a flyer out of it? Not necessarily flyer spin.
Just
it's just a bit quicker.
a little bit quicker on those particular shots, and I really like the consistency on the standard deviation on the spin.
Same ball.
Yeah, not too much in it. It was
Spinnier
a hair
for sure.
spinnier.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit spinnier.
Yeah.
So driver performance didn't seem quite as good. I mean, they were kind of the same flight, weren't they?
Yeah, and all landing very, very close to the
Yeah.
same spot. So just definitely spinnier, didn't go as far.
So 160.7, 160.5, but it just had a slightly lower launch. I mean, if I was looking at that as a fitter, right, I'd be going, well, I would probably guess if we had the dots on there, slightly lower strike, probably on average, because that makes a ton of sense, that the lower launch, higher spin is exactly what you would get if you caught one slightly lower. So it doesn't look like there's an awful lot of difference,
No,
to be fair. I mean,
it's not a bad golf ball, that's for sure.
it doesn't seem like a bad golf ball at all. The problem, I guess, people will have with it is it's more expensive.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think we're seeing anything jump out at us to tell us that the Pro V1X is a significant amount better, but vice versa. We're not seeing anything with the Beverly Hills golf ball that says it's a lot better. The one thing I will say is, guys, obviously we say this with all the golf ball tests. We qualify. We're not testing the aerodynamics, which is a huge part of the golf ball.
Definitely.
We're testing the core speed, the cover, sort of call it friction, and that's how we're getting speed, launch, and spin. We are not seeing downwind, crosswind, comparisons. We obviously we can't do that unless we get access to an open range, which it really is not something we're going to get access to. So we are testing it in an indoor environment. We get that, but I think you are able to get an idea of its capabilities.
Totally.
And are you leaving performance on the table?
Yeah.
I think a good example, Mikey, of exactly what we're just talking about is that wedge that we hit.
Yeah.
Right? So, I mean, this is another example of testing the speed, launch, and spin. And we can see massive differences at times.
Yeah.
So that's what we're looking at with the comparison here. I think they are two very well matched golf balls.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to sacrifice anything in your game buying the LA golf ball.
Other than a few bucks.
Other than a few dollars, for
quid.
sure.
Okay, guys, pretty good golf ball. Performs really, really nicely. I can honestly say I'm pleasantly surprised versus the first time I tested the original one. This one now is pretty damn good.
Sounds good. It looks good.
Yeah.
Performs.
Yeah.
Just good.
So it comes down to dollars in your pocket. Do you want to pay for the premium sort of price tag?
Yeah.
Versus the, same results. That's what we're looking at.
Yeah. They would. I mean, if it was me, I would maybe charge a little less.
Yeah.
And then everyone would buy it.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's a good ball. I would definitely take a sleeve and give them a try and see what they do.
Definitely. Okay, guys, let us know if you've tried them. Very curious if anyone was tempted by just even the curiosity, if anything, of just the golf ball. Let us know if you have tried it. We are going to be doing a lot more golf ball tests coming up in the next little while. There's a golf ball that's about double the price of the LA golf ball. I mean, we're already seeing the LA golf ball is a significant amount more expensive than the Pro V1, and this golf ball is double the price of the LA golf ball.
I can't wait.
We're going to test that one and see what it's all about. So, guys, if you're not a subscriber to the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Like the videos, let us know you enjoy the content. Let us know in the comments below what you think of the products. Do you play either golf ball? Have you done a similar test for yourself? We would love to know what you found. Obviously, this is one person and two people's opinion and sort of the results that we got, but we'd love to hear from you guys what your results were. So stay tuned for more, and we'll see you again soon.